Here we go again, indeed, Andrew. Can you hear me? Okay there. I'm not sure if you'll be able to. Told you, Andrew. It's determined to get it. Right, so I'm just wondering at the moment, can you hear me? Voice is a little low, no worries, let me try and turn that up. How's that sounding? I'm hoping that is much better. I'm not using the best microphone this time around, so please forgive me. We will get this weapon, I'm determined. Good stuff, man, good stuff. I'm glad you can hear me well. So Andrew, whereabouts in the world are you from? Louisiana. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Let's see how long it takes us to get it this time. So I'm streaming this direct from my PS4, which I wasn't doing earlier. I was using a different method of streaming, but because it's late here in the UK, I don't want to wake my girlfriend up, so I'm just going to be streaming through this. Thought I'd do a bit of an impromptu stream. Oh my god, this is going to kill me again. I'm determined though. I'm determined that I'll get this weapon. So last time we ended up getting a knot of rust, which I'm happy with because it means we're on the right step. On the correct path. I definitely won't be able to hear the click method either. It'd be so good if I could, but be so much quicker if I could do the click method. Decided to put it on 2 times because it's much, well, 2 times the fast forward speed, because it's so much easier that way. Easier to control Vaan. Remember guys, a test of iron will this. Let's see if we can actually get this. I wonder if the odds are as crazy as everyone makes out, because I don't know, I just don't see it. If a guy got 3 in one day, I don't see how the odds can be that crazy. That means he'd have to have attempted it like 30,000 times. I just don't believe someone did that. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the case as well. Because I just don't see how this could be a thing. Have you managed to find this yet, Andrew, or are you still looking? Yeah, do it, man. Do it. Oh, I am sleepy. Wow, that's a crazy drop rate, man. 2 hours. Sorry, 3 hours and only 2 chests. That's mad. I mean, it's crazy when you consider that I was doing it early and I got 3 within the space of like 5 minutes. I guess it does just go to show that it's completely random. Like, there's no way to tell if this, you know, if you're gonna get it or not. Just got to show up, do it, hope it works. I know, it's crazy, man. Crazy the amount of times it takes for the chest to show up. I believe though. I believe in Vaan. I believe we can do this. Yeah, man, I was reading the odds. It's ridiculous. It's a crazy weapon to try and ascertain, but if we get it, we'll be absolutely loving life. Poseidon, how we doing, man? I'm just winding down for the night, chilling out, trying to get me this damn bow. Hopefully I'll be able to get it, we'll see. Poseidon, really good, man. I did that earlier, well, last night should I say. I managed to get a chain of 999 and I was like, yes, this will get me an achievement or something. Nothing popped. I was like, oh, god damn it. But I did level up quite well, so... Here's hoping, Andrew. Here's hoping. My god, I haven't had a single one yet. I've been doing this for 20 minutes. Yeah, man, you get a decent amount, don't you? You also get a lot of iron helms there as well, Poseidon. So make sure that if you haven't spotted them yet, sell them, because I think they fetched me about, I think I had like 37 of them that I ended up selling. Gave me about, I was like 20k or something like that. I'm not quite sure how much to sell for individually. But I know I walked away from that with 25, sorry. Ooh. I know I walked away with it with 50,000 gil. Definitely a good way to grind. Definitely a good way to grind some money. What do you mean, Poseidon? Do you think that I'm not far enough in the game, or that I should wait until later to try and get it? only make one platinum gear in the bazaar. Cool, I'll bear that in mind, man, thank you. I can steal it from the monster on trial 29. Cool. There we go. Damn it. Let me just check. I'm pretty sure that I'll have had the yeah, the diamond armlet equipped, that's fine. I think the only reason I want to get the Seitengrat so early is because, like I said, I played Final Fantasy XII very recently, like in the past 12 months recently, and I feel like it's quite a, I'm trying to think of how to word this, it's quite a tough game in general. It's not an easy game to do all of the extra stuff like the hunts and everything, and I feel that because I've already done a lot of that in my most recent, I want to make doing it again quite easy so that I'm not like grinding on it. Yeah, it's a mental window of opportunity, isn't it, to get that many in a day. If he did do it, he must have been on for hours and hours and hours and hours doing it. Fun fact, Metal Gear Solid came out 30 years ago. Hey Monster, welcome man, it's been time. I'll say it's been time, I haven't seen you in a couple of days. Ah man, 30 years ago. Yeah, that'll have been the original Metal Gear, won't it? Like, the original Metal Gear, man. Yeah, Metal Gear. I remember playing it, man. Such a good game. Where you start off in the forest in Zanzibar. Yeah, I remember that. I say I remember that. I remember that from, like, I've only played it in the past. I dare say the first time I played it was maybe 10 years ago. getting the emulation. You can play it on the browser. Someone's just commented on a video saying, I was going to attempt to get this weapon. See what it's saying. But seeing how many times you've got to go in and out, just get the damn chest spawn. But yeah, fuck it, good luck to you, sir. Hope your incredible patience pays off. So basically, there's a guy who's just had a comment on the video saying, like, I've had amazing patience to try to get this, and that he's not going to do it. Yeah, as long as you're up to date on Java, you can play any NES game. That's pretty cool, man. I like the sound of that. Oh, like, so for the past 30 minutes here, Monster, this is all I've been doing. So I'll give you a rundown of it. I'm trying to get a bow called the Seitengrat, or something like that. And effectively, there's an invisible chest that spawns, and you'll see it because one will spawn eventually. Now, that chest has between a 0.5% chance of spawning, or a 1% chance of spawning. So when I come back out, like I'm doing now, onto this platform, it might spawn at 1%. Now if it does spawn, and I open it, there's a 99% chance that I'll get 10 gil. Or, the 1% chance is I'll get an item. Now, that's all fine and well. That'd be good if the item was, you know, the thing that I was after. But then, within that 1% chance, there's a 99% chance I'll get a knot of rust, and a 1% chance I'll get the actual weapon that I'm after. So, effectively, I need to keep doing this until I have got the weapon I'm after. Yeah, for fuck's sake, indeed, hair monster. Hopefully, I get it. Like, I'm trying to be very, very patient, and I'm doing this tonight because I feel like, you know, I might leave it until this time to do it in future. Mainly because this is quite therapeutic and relaxing, man. This doesn't require much thinking. I can sit and have a chat to people, and it just gets me a bit more sleepy, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with being sleepy. So let's see what happens. Oh, don't worry, man. I've already started Hair Monster. Like, Andrew joined me on the last stream, and it was good, man, because it's good having people to chat to in this situation. Like, this is by far one of the most boring situations you can do a Let's Play of. But bizarrely, people have been watching it, and I'm cool with that. Like, I'm cool sitting here having a chat with people, just relaxing, not having any beef. It's good, man. I'm just a chilled guy right now. But, like, the excitement comes when it... because this is so boring, the excitement comes when there finally is a chest. And you open it and then you realise it's only 10 gil and you're like, fuck's sake. You have to wait another 8 hours to get another chest. Main reason to watch streams, just to hear me chat shit. But nah, man, it's been good. Like, I wouldn't do this if I didn't have people to chat to whilst I was streaming. So this is much appreciated that you guys actually join me for this mundane bullshit. I mean, there's 3 people watching now, man, and that's, you know, We've got 27 comments on this video, 3 people watching. That's cool, like, even if only one person speaks, that's enough, do you know what I mean, just to sort of see me through. Man, exactly like being at work. I don't know if you saw Hair Monster, but like we actually got over 200 subscribers. We're now sat on 203, man, so you know, a big thank you to you for actually being one of those 200, and a big thank you to everyone else, because man, I didn't, when I started this channel, I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know if I was going to get anyone interested. I didn't know if, you know, what was going to happen, but it's so nice to see that people care and want to, you know, interact with me, and not just me, just like the rest of you guys as well. Cheers, man, thank you. Not just me, but like everyone else. Like, you know, we've got that Discord group which you're in, and a few others, and you know, I know not everyone always speaks, and it's not the most active of places, but it's good that, you know, there's people on the other end of the planet. We're all watching a game together, and we're just enjoying shit, man. It's good. Fills me with hope. Bear with me, I'm just dealing with some stuff on my phone. All that, there we go. Andrew, I started YouTube about... Oh yeah, send them over, Hair Monster. Just as long as they're not dick pics, man, that'll be all good. Andrew, sorry, I'll answer your question. I started YouTube about, I mean, I think we're about 3-4 months into this now. And the main reason I started it, man, is I want to, you know, it's a big dream, but I'd like to, I'm sick of working a mundane, boring 9-to-5 job, so I want to do something which is a bit more fun, you know. I feel like I'm quite a charismatic person at times. There's a lot of things that I need to learn about how to about how to interact with people, but via the internet. But I feel like, you know, I've got a lot of interests which I'd like to share with people, and you know, meet people who have the same interests. And the money that you can off advertising revenue on YouTube, man, it's ridiculous if you know how to structure a channel properly. Which I'm not saying I do, I'm still learning, but I've got an idea of how I want to develop it. I'm constantly trying to learn. I don't think I'm the best at anything. There's a lot of stuff that needs work, obviously, like this video of me running backwards and forth. But the main reason is to sort of meet people who have similar interests, and ultimately, you know, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to make a living off doing YouTube. I've actually got a plan set up for what I'm going to be doing come August, which will be out, you know, you'll see it pretty soon. I'm not just going to be doing live streams, I'm going to be doing some edited and recorded videos, but the main point really is to create content that people are going to love, create content which I love, and try and give people that familiar face, because, you know, a few years ago I was in a pretty dark place, and luckily I had a good support network of friends about, who really helped me pull me out of a funk. Like, I was in a pretty shit spot. Oh man, that Hair Monster, that'd be amazing, man. If, you know, don't feel a need to, but if you want to, that'd be much appreciated. But yeah, sorry, getting back to the point, a couple of years ago I was in a bit of a shit space. Like, and if it wasn't for good friends, I'd have probably, you know, not done myself any favours in the grand scheme of life. But my friends helped pull me out of it. But there's some people around the world who don't have that, and I understand just from watching, you know, people like Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, and just some of your other streamers out there as well, that this is a support network for some people. This is a way for people to escape some maybe not so great things happening in their life, and I feel like that's something I wish, you know, well, I'd like to help with, potentially. that's not the only reason, obviously, but it's one of the other motivators. So long and short, I want to earn loads of fucking money. No, that's not long and short. You know, I just want to. I like the community that you have on YouTube. I'd like to be a part of it more. I'd like to encourage young people to be a part of it. And you know, ultimately, if I can do it as a living, then fucking aces high, man. That'd be awesome. But let's see. You know, you never know. I don't feel like I'm not good enough to do it. I feel like I could probably do it. I believe in myself, and others seem to believe in me. But I just need to keep pushing, man. Keep pushing to be better. And part of that comes from sort of opening up like this, I guess, and also, you know, making content which is fun. Obviously, this is a catch-22, this one, because this is something that people will want to see, the long, hard fucking attempt, but you know, it's the journey of it all. So when I finally do find it, it's like, yeah, fuck yes, we've done it. You discovered streams a couple of months back. Yeah, man, like, absolutely. I think the good thing is, you know, if you can, there's nothing wrong with going to the pub, absolutely, and there's nothing wrong with, you know, having that sort of social life where you're constantly out, but you know, you don't do your body any favours in regards to the amount of alcohol you consume. I know this all too well from when I was living in Lincoln, and like I had some other vices as well, which, you know, just weren't good for me. And now I don't have that. I've found other ways to, I don't know, treat myself. This is therapy. This keeps me from doing silly things. So I like it. I like it. And I like watching streams as well. Wow. Hair monster, that's crazy, man. I mean, it's, you know, it doesn't surprise me though. I mean, we all, and this is not a, yeah, exactly. I think the good thing about streams is it's content on demand. You know, you'll find a stream of what you like, you'll find a commentator that you like and gel with, and that there's something there that you can appreciate. You know, there might be just a massive cunt, there might be a really nice person. Yeah, I think the ad apocalypse, to be honest with you, man, it wasn't too bad. Like, people were complaining to it loads, but you know, the ad apocalypse. Scotsman, how are we doing, man? The ad apocalypse happened 3 days after I joined YouTube, so I like, yes, cool, I can monetize my videos as soon as they go up, and then they brought out the caveat of you had to have 10,000 views before you could actually monetize anything. And I was like, fuck. So when I finally got 10,000 views, I was like, yes. So happy, man. So happy. Scotsman, we're trying to get the Seitengrat, so this is not going to be the most entertaining. Oh, you're at the Vaan Coast already, man. Oh, it's so cool. That's my favourite music at the Vaan Coast. My favourite piece of music. It's such a beautiful piece, man. Beautiful indeed. So yeah, getting back on the point of, you know, I think in life, and I don't consider myself above anyone. I don't consider anyone else. Oh, Kevin, man, so good to see you. I know obviously you're a busy streamer as well, Kevin. Guys, if you haven't checked out Kevin and Scotsman, check them out. Like, they're both cool guys. They've both got awesome content. Kevin's doing some really awesome stuff with the Friday the 13th game that I've seen, and you've been doing Rust as well, haven't you, Kevin? Which is pretty cool. This is just a bit of an impromptu stream from me. It's I'm not using my normal setup. I'm just streaming straight from PS4. But yeah, check out Kevin Crunch and Scotsman. They're both. Scotsman does a lot of Final Fantasy stuff and Star Ocean. Kevin Crunch is doing some varied stuff in general. He's done some Final Fantasy, done a lot of stuff. So, but yeah. Anyway, getting back onto the point, I think a lot of us, and this isn't an insult to anyone here, but I think a lot of us all, at a lot of points in life, lead very mundane lives. We can do things which don't really excite us, don't really push us forward as people. So when we actually start to do something different, like this was completely different for me. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know what I was going to get out of it. I didn't know if anyone was even going to be interested in listening. But look at me, I've got 200 people who are happy to watch me now, which I'm so proud of, but also humbled by. And I think I don't know, it's something new for me. It's something which helps me understand myself, as weird as that sounds, and understand other people, because I see people at different stages in life. And I think that for a long time, the people that you see. Cheers, Kevin, man. Yeah, man. Like I say, you and Scotsman, Kevin, I've got you both featured in my channel. Like, you guys are always, you know, going to be featured. So it's good. I can see that you've been blowing up, Kevin, which is awesome. But yeah, I think, like, getting back to my point, I think it's very easy to sort of fall into a mundane life, and you know, I think when you see people at different stages, you see people who are doing better than you, or you see people which have been in a situation that you've been in yourself, which they might not find too great. It's good to sort of reflect on that and try and help those people, or have people help you. I know I'm probably talking a lot of nonsense at the moment, guys, so I'm feeling quite philosophical. Winding down on an evening here. I've got a glass of wine. I'm just relaxing. It's midnight, so. Oh, this weapon is not. It's not the easiest to get. I've had one chest spawn in 45 minutes. Unlike Hunger Games, the odds are not in my favour. Right, let's yeah, Kevin, like, take care of yourself, man. I'll speak to you soon, bro. I've got you in Discord anyway, so. Andrew, I'm absolutely getting your look, man. I'm not having a good time here at all. Remember earlier when I got 3 chests pretty much in a row? It's madness. Scotsman, you was working today, weren't you? How was work? Absolute pish. Yeah, it didn't surprise me. Any old videos get up at you thinking 11 was 81. Great stuff. I'm glad that you know where he works. This is not the greatest luck that I've had. Tell you what though, I'm really not mind like bothering too much about the fact this chest isn't spawning. It's good just to be chatting to people, to be honest. You were getting abused shouted here. Oh, wild charge it. Yeah, sorry man. So effectively what I'm doing here, and for anyone who's joined who isn't too sure, there's a weapon in this game which is super strong and you can get it pretty much near the beginning of the game, which is where I am at the moment. I'm not far in, although let's have a look at how long I've played. 15 hours. I'm not 15 hours worth of game playing. So, effectively, what it is look, whenever you load into this screen, there's a between a 0.5 and a 1% chance that a chest will spawn. If that chest spawns, there's a 99% chance it's going to give you money, and then there's a 1% chance it'll give you an item. All good and well. But if you do get an item, there's a 99% chance that that item will be what's known as a knot of rust, and not the actual item that I'm after. So there's a 1 in 10,000 chance of getting the weapon that I'm after. Now, this is now 5 hours into me doing this. So I did 4 hours earlier, and we're now up to just under an hour this little playthrough. I don't want to spend loads of time. I don't want to spend loads of effort creating a stream for this, how I normally would, because it's quite easy to do like this. So. Arse stains at bingo. but you'll see when it loads up. Apologies guys, didn't mean to blow your heads off them with that cough. Pretty much 9,000 more times, man. It is, I'd literally have a better time putting marbles at my bum and trying to shoot them out of my mouth. But I'm gonna attempt it. There was a guy who commented on my video saying, so he started off, he was like, I was considering trying to get this bow, but after seeing how much patience it's taken for you to get it, but I haven't even got it yet, after seeing how much patience it's taken for you so far, fuck it, I'm not going to do it. Didn't know I was a porn star too. Well, I featured in many a home video. After the bow, what's next? Andrew, I'm not going to say continue the stream because I'm going to continue the stream tomorrow. But after the bow, I don't know. Tumblr. Literally, anyone who opens Tumblr in public is just asking for trouble. The gameplay, you hope. That's it. We met through the Tumblr photo exchange. Oh my god! I've had one chest in an hour. This is bad luck. I had fuckloads earlier. I was getting a chest every 10 minutes. quick question here: has anyone seen the new Spider-Man movie yet? We both liked a picture of a Zodiac spear coming out of a prolapse there. That's it. That's how we met. Yeah, it will be, Andrew. You're not wrong there. Oh, you don't go to the movies much, Wild Charger. That's cool, man. Like, it's not everyone's bag. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Like, ask any of my friends. Spider-Man is my jam. Like, when I was a kid, I loved Spider-Man. My mum for Christmas, I remember when she was still here, bless her, she'd always make sure that I got Spider-Man toys when I was younger. So she got me the Daily Bugle. And the Spider-Man figure, and he always got an itchy ass in the fuck's sake. So yeah, she got me the Spider-Man figure, and then like the Daily Bugle playset, and then I had like these I had like this red Spider-Man glove which had like a web shooter on it. It was just like silly stringing a can. Good times, man. Good times. Such a massive Spider-Man fan. And I think, like, you know, Spider-Man has never really been done massive justice in the cinema. Not that it's ever been bad, but I don't think they've... I don't know. Yeah. The arse chat, the arse stream, that's what it is. Yeah, I don't think that Spider-Man's ever been bad as such. Like, I loved the original 3 Spider-Man films, and I loved the 2 films of Andrew Garfield, but I feel like this version of Spider-Man is so much... I think this Spider-Man movie is the best Spider-Man movie they've done. Everyone loves a good ass. Certainly do. I know I do. Oh, I just want this spear to not spear. I just want this fucking bow to show up. Yeah, man, I didn't. Well, I don't think there were. Jason, man, how are we doing? Yeah, I don't think the Tobey Maguire films were bad. I thought they were actually quite good. I just think. If you look at them now, they're very cringy, but at the time it was so good. Like, at the time they were amazing. I loved them. I remember a bit of a story here. This is going to get a bit lewd. I'll try and keep it as I'll try and make it as uncrass as possible. So I remember God, I don't. Do I think he played Peter Parker? I don't know, man. Like, I think he made a good Peter Parker, but I feel like it was a bit one-dimensional, a bit flat. So, but that said, I still think he did a really good job. What I mean by flat is that he seemed very victimised all the time. He didn't seem very pragmatic. He seemed a bit like a wet blanket at times, and for me, Peter Parker, out of all the comics that I've read, isn't like that. He's very sure when he needs to make a decision, but he'll always beat himself up. So yeah, but yeah, I was gonna go on to how's Uncle Ben dead. What was I gonna say? Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So basically, I saw the first Spider-Man on. This was on video. So yeah, it was on video that I saw the first Spider-Man. But when the second one came out, I arranged to go on a date. So I arranged to go on a date with a girl that I met on MySpace. So we're talking MySpace days here, guys. This is a while ago, and I was 16. Yeah, so I wasn't too old. I just got my first job. I was just earning a bit of money. I was taking home £200 a week, which at the age of 16, fresh out of school, like no tax on that, like completely tax free because you're under 18. You know, I was earning a nice whack of money for a kid my age. So, what I decided to do was, I told this girl that I would meet her and stuck my web slinger in, for fuck's sake. So, I decided to meet her for a date. But, yes, we've got a chest. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'm just going to do this part and then I'll be right with you, don't worry. I'll carry on the story, don't worry, you'll get the rest of the story. Damn it, 10 gil. So basically what happened was, I arranged to meet her in the city that I live in now, called Leeds. She was coming from York, which wasn't too far away. And yeah, we ended up meeting up on the day, but the night before, me and a few friends from school decided to go on a night out, and my best friend at the time, who was also called Joe, we set up a tent in his back garden because we were young kids, like, and we couldn't really, like, we didn't have a zone place or anything like that. So we decided to set up a tent in his parents' back garden. Now, we went to a nightclub, which was like a rock and metal nightclub called Rio's. And there, what we used to do was, my friend Joe would get very goffed up, he'd look very gothic. And I'd just go in like a band t-shirt, some Vans trainers and just some jeans. Studded metal belt, you know, general moshery sort of look. Pitch the tent, that's the one. And what happened was, we ended up going out with a guy that went to school with and his girlfriend. Now, on that night, his girlfriend split up with him, and I ended up taking her back to his tent. So I did a very naughty thing. Anyway, so I did a very naughty thing. Wasn't great. And then what happened was, the next day I went to meet this girl, and I was hungover as fuck. Like, and she was such a lovely girl. And to be fair, I was punching above my weight. She was a very pretty girl. I wasn't that pretty back then. I was quite geeky. Not that I think that I'm like super pretty now, but I wasn't as pretty back then. I was much geekier looking, and I met up with this girl. And I remember my brother rang me. My brother's 3 years older than me, so my brother would have been about 19, going on 20. And he said to me, he was like, "Oh, Scotsman, don't be like this." And he was like, "So where are you, Joe? Where have you been? Where were you last night?" I'm like, "Oh, sit." And bear in mind, this girl was sat next to me, the one that I'd met off MySpace, and take her to the tent take her to the tent with a new code. So what happened was, I ended up meeting this lass, and my brother rang me like, what were you up to last night? Like, oh, I went out with my mates and we ended up, you know, going to Rio's. Jeff, good to see you, man. We ended up going to Rio's, having a decent night out, and he goes, alright, so did anything happen? I was like, yeah. You're like, what? I'm like, well, I ended up sleeping with this girl. I ended up sleeping with this girl who was like going out with a guy that I went to school with, and I felt so bad. But I was telling this story when this beautiful girl was next to me. I must have made her feel like such shit. I was such a dick. Like, I'm a terrible person. Like, it wasn't great. But yeah, that's effectively what happened. So, that's my story of seedy back garden sex in a tent. But, get this, so that wasn't even the story. The story was going to see Spider-Man 2. So yeah, I told this story and she seemed to like me more for it, and this is where I learnt that treating me, keep 'em keen sort of thing came in. So after this, we end up going to the cinema, watching Spider-Man. She is not into it, but I'm fine with that. After we finished, she was like, I think you're really good looking, like you look really cute and geeky, and I used to have like these really thick black frame glasses. I was a bit emo at the time as well. I had my lip pierced, and I had like the emo sweet fringe. Joe, the ultimate fuckboy. That's it. But like, I ended up seeing her for a few weeks, and then that just sort of fizzled out. Hey baby, do you fancy coming back? That's Jeff. That's it. That's where Emo Tim comes from. Emo Tim is my alter ego. Fuckboy Emo Tim. So that's a pretty. That's one of my stories anyway. So yeah. Fuck's sake. I don't even know what's wrong with me, to be honest. Yeah, this all started from Spider-Man. The story was a Spider-Man story. I was thinking about all that webbing, that's why. Oh, terrible. Terrible. Oh, what a tangled web I weave. So yeah, that's my story. This is my story. Sound like the beginning of Final Fantasy X then. Years from now, like 40 years in the future, 60 years, however long, when I'm on my deathbed, and I'm like, children, grandchildren, gather round. Did I ever tell you the reason? Did I ever tell you what happened when I watched Spider-Man 2? Gather round, children, let me tell you the story. Parker! One thing I will say about those films, like, the perfect, and it's probably the best piece of casting I have ever seen, is J.K. Rowling, not J.K. Rowling, J.K. Simmons. J.K. Rowling's like that fucking movie, she writes the Harry Potter books. J.K. Simmons as J. Jonah Jameson. The best casting choice ever made. Ever made. Just perfect casting. You cannot argue with that level of casting. Oh shit, I didn't wait, I just opened it. Fuck. Well, that's another one. So yeah. Mojo Jodoh, the ultimate fuckboy. I was a fuckboy before fuckboys were a thing. Yeah. I completely agree with you, Jeff. Completely agree with you. Quick question though: has anyone ever seen the film Whiplash? Because, again, the same actor who plays J. Jonah Jameson in the original Spider-Man trilogy, J.K. Simmons, he plays probably one of the best roles that I've ever seen in a movie in Whiplash. Whiplash is one of my favourite movies, and if you haven't seen it, I'd strongly advise you go and have a look for it. Look at that, I got like 3 in good succession there. Oh, and just another caveat to this, guys, I didn't really tell you, did I? So, you've got to have, equipped for Vaan, you've got to have this diamond armlet equipped. If you don't have the diamond armlet equipped, you don't get the item. You'll never get the item. So anyway, yeah, Whiplash, J.K. Simmons, if you haven't seen it, I guarantee you will not see a more intense film. It's... well, you probably will, that's a lie. I've just lied for my teeth. But you'll be hard pushed to find a film which has the same intensity. The film nurse, no. Yeah, Jason, I'd agree with that. Like, if you're referring to he could really cry. Oh, act, crying scene, yeah. I don't know. I think there's a lot of different shades. I've seen the new one. I absolutely love the new one. The new Spider-Man. It just, I don't know. Like, it didn't go into the whole Uncle Ben stuff. It just basically starts out Peter Parker's this kid who's got these powers. Don't show you how he got them. He just has them, and I like that because everyone knows Spider-Man's origin story. I'll have to check that out. Sounds interesting. Tell you like a bizarre, well, not a bizarre movie, it's a good movie but it's just a strange movie, was The Artist. I think The Artist is awesome. Who is the villain in the new Spider-Man? It is the Vulture. The Vulture is a very, very good one. Lady Killers. I think I've seen Lady Killers. Has that got Tom Hanks in? I can't deal with the Human Centipede films. Yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so the new enemy in Spider-Man is the Vulture, but there's so many hints to other people. So there's, I mean, I'm not going to spoil anything by telling people in this. but there's one main villain, which is the Vulture, obviously, and then there's 3 other villains which are hinted at. Well, not even hinted at. There's one who's a genuine. Yeah, there's one which is a genuine villain in it, who you find out is the actual villain in it. But then there's 2 which, one which you'll kind of get if you know much about Spider-Man and his enemies and things like that. If you know the name Matt Gargan, then you'll know who I'm on about. And then there's another one, and it also hints to the Black Spider-Man, Miles Morales, who is one of my... they've done a lot of different sort of... Want a Zagnut? What's a Zagnut? There's what's his uncle called? Jeez, I'm gonna have a look. The Prowler. Just having a look, guys, bear with me. Aaron Davis, that's it. So there's a chap called Aaron Davis which shows up in it, and that's someone called the Prowler. And just a bit of a trivia, is actually a bad guy who turns good, like a master thief, but he turns good and becomes Spider-Man's body double, because basically when Peter Parker creates Parker Industries, which is effectively it's like a cheaper version of Stark Industries. Sorry guys, it's like a cheaper version of Stark Industries. Yeah, man, I'm totally on autopilot now. when Peter Parker creates Parker Industries, although it isn't actually Peter Parker which does that, it's Dr. Octopus, but that's an entirely different story. He ends up needing someone to have Spider-Man show up when Peter Parker's doing things in public. So he actually lets the Prowler, Aaron Davis, become the second Spider-Man. He gets to wear the outfit and show up at events and stuff and be Peter Parker's bodyguard. So I thought that was pretty cool. Man, so me and Wild Charger earlier, like literally before I started this stream, we were playing Paladins. Paladins is basically a free version of Overwatch. Is the best way I can describe it. Obviously, Wild Charger would say different, and it'd be right to say so because there are differences. But that is a free game that you can get on Steam. There's things locked behind a paywall to a degree, but not really. Like, you can earn everything, it just takes a lot of time. But yeah, Paladins is a decent game, nice and easy for everyone to get. I'd be more than happy to do a stream with that. And then, what else is that? I'm just trying to think. I don't know if it's playable online. Triggered. Wild Charger's gone now, that's it. He's not happy. Get ready for a tirade. Mortal Kombat Wipeout. Tell you what would be good. Street Fighter. Mainly because I'm alright at Street Fighter. I'm pretty sure I kick a lot of people's asses. But yeah, they're bringing out the new Wipeout, aren't they? I love the fact that the year, well, 12 months has been the year of remake, and I like that. Oh, Hair Monster, that is amazing, man. I've just seen. So basically, just for the people who can't see it, Hair Monster we've got a Discord chat. The link won't be in this video. Someone could post a link for other people if they want to join. Yeah, basically the Hair Monster's just put a couple of pictures up in the Discord chat. He's got a Renoa from Final Fantasy VIII model and a Final Fantasy VIII lighter. Awesome. Really like those. So yeah, man, like, so Spider-Man, just getting back on Spider-Man because I fucking love Spider-Man. Awesome. Like, just, especially now, I feel like they've really done some good stuff with the recent Spider-Man stories. Like, I don't know if anyone knows about the comics, but Spider-Man, Peter Parker, I don't know, Scotsman, I don't know. So yeah, Spider-Man basically ends up what some blood things for me. Spider-Man ends up, Peter Parker ends up having his mind switched with Dr. Octopus when Dr. Octopus is on his deathbed, and Dr. Octopus ends up killing Peter Parker whilst he's in Dr. Octopus's body, and Dr. Octopus is in Spider-Man's body, and that Dr. Octopus inherits all of Spider-Man's memories and becomes what's known as the Superior Spider-Man, and he tries to be good for a while, and then he ends up getting switched back out, and Peter Parker manages to gain control again, blah blah blah. Don't know the end of the story because I'm still reading the Superior Spider-Man, but effectively Spider-Man, by the way, link now. Yeah, Spider-Man ends up copy. Yeah, Peter Parker ends up becoming the Spider-Man again, but he comes back to a better life that Dr. Octopus has created for him. So it's very strange story, but really, really cool. And now Peter Parker's like Tony Stark, just not as rich. Cheers for that, Jeff. More salt than crisps in this packet. One hour and 23, guys, and we still haven't got it. Fucking ridiculous. Emo Timber. So yeah, that's my everlasting love for Spider-Man. One of the things I'm going to do, guys, like, just so you all know, because I know, like, yeah, hashtag net neutrality. Oh, Scotsman, I did when I got the 999 chain earlier. I upped it to 4 times speed, but when I try and do it for this, because it's such a small distance to run, it just fucks me up, man. I can't control it properly. It's like being on speed. Not that I know what being on speed's like. Oh, sorry Jason, yeah, you might not know. So I'm trying to get a stupidly strong, I think it's the strongest weapon in the game. But it has a 1 in 10,000 chance of being here. So, how that breaks down is... sorry guys. There's a 1% chance that a box will spawn, that a chest will spawn here. The chest is invisible, so you can't see it. Also, when the chest does spawn, there's a 1% chance it'll have an item, and a 99% chance it'll just have money. So, that 1% chance basically translates into 1% chance for it to spawn, for the chest to spawn, and then a 1% chance for it to spawn an item. Now, to get the weapon that I'm after, that then has a 1% chance of spawning. So, 1% chance to spawn a chest, 1% chance of that chest to have an item, and a 1% chance of that item to be the thing that I'm after. Unlike the Hunger Games, the odds are not in my favour. So yeah, I could see why you'd be a bit confused, Jason. Why does he just keep on running backwards and forwards? Is he out of his mind? Yeah, pretty much that's it. So, fun times ahead. But I mean, I'm just winding down for the night, really. I don't want to make a big song and dance out of this. Yeah, Hair Monster, as always, man, it's always good to chat to you. You're welcome back whenever you like, you know that. Please do drop in and have a chat, man. I know you're not afraid to. Sorry, but fuck that, Joe. Move on. Exactly. I'm just waiting for the airship to get to its port. Yeah, absolutely, man. I'd never erase it. It'd get backed up in the cloud, backed up onto USB. God, this thing just isn't spawning. Bear with me a second, guys. I'm just going to turn volume down. There we go. So yeah, as you can tell, this is a test of endurance. This isn't a hard thing to do, it's quite an easy thing to do, but it's just, it takes a long while to do, and it's purely random number generated. So, we'll see what happens. We shall see what happens. Oh, sorry man, yeah, I meant just in my headphones. You have to turn it down in a... you have to turn it down on the actual settings, don't you, on the PS3. Well, Jason, the entire point of this was it was put in there as a... So this is what I heard from somewhere else, and apparently it was taken from one of the Ultimania magazines. The director of the game... No worries, see you soon, Scotsman. Good to see you again, man. Effectively, what happened is the director said, right, I want to put a weapon in the game which has a name which relates to one of my interests, and apparently the name of this weapon relates to rock climbing. Yeah, I bet there is as well. Andrew, I bet they will change it. But yeah, apparently it relates to an item in rock climbing, or something to do with rock climbing, because that's what he has an interest in. And apparently he wanted people to go away and Google the name of this rock climbing related thing, in hopes that they will get interested in rock climbing. But this is all just what I heard from another YouTube channel. I didn't find that out. Someone else, and I can't remember the guy's channel or what it was on. I just looked at stuff and yeah, that's where I came across this. And I was like, oh, I might try to get that. And I wish I hadn't started now. Could I set the music volume down a touch? I'm not sure if I can, Joe. Let me try. Joey, unfortunately, man, I'm unable to, because I'm only doing this on the PS4. There's not much control that you get over it. Usually I'm streaming through my Elgato and I'm Mac and everything, but I'm sat downstairs at the moment. I haven't got everything set up. So yeah, I unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to change the volume of things. I apologise, dude. I really do. I've turned my microphone up, but if I turn it up anymore it starts clipping. It might already be clipping. I don't want to have the worst quality of stuff on here, so I apologise, dude. It seems to be okay when I've been listening to it through my headphones on my phone, looking at it, so yeah, I could totally do that. What a moron. Joey, this is how late it is, man. I'm so sorry, dude. I treated you like a moron then, but it's me that's the moron. I apologise. There we go. How's that sounding for you, Joey? Is that alright? Apologies, dude. I am so tired right now. Yeah, I do as well. Sorry, man. So, Joey, welcome, man. How's your day going, bro? Everything all good? I'm glad that's better, guys. I thought it was. I just thought it was fine. I think it's just me not realising. There's not many options to monitor things when you're doing it straight through your PS4. Unfortunately, I'm so glad that the PS4 has sharing capability, but it's not the best. it's not the best in the sense of being able to control things. Oh my god, I can't believe that I still haven't got this weapon yet. I'm going to be so happy when I finally get it. Ooh. That is one sleepy Mojo. Oh, I really do hope that I get this weapon tonight. I don't know how long I'm going to go at this for, guys, you know, I don't want to make it too long. Oh, Joey. Joey, please. Joey, I've been at this, so I'm an hour and a half into this session. I did a session earlier which was 4 hours and 15 minutes. So I've been at this for a good 6 hours. Poseidon, don't say that, man. I need support, bro. It's the only thing that's getting me through this. This is true. Does sure beat the lottery. I am... Oh, do you know what I am so super happy about though? If you guys check my icon, my the icon for my channel, it's a little like cartoon picture, and it's actually made by one of the people that's been watching for a long while now, called Nihil. She's absolutely lovely, a lass from Italy, and she's just, yeah, she's just so nice. A few of the guys in here, like Jason and Jeff, know her. And she's just an absolute angel. I just want to give a big shout out to her really for making that for me. It's fucking awesome. It's to celebrate 200 subscribers, so I'm super happy about it. Oh, Andrew, that is some brutal time, innit? I don't think there will be a time when I give up on this though. I will literally carry on doing it. I'm on autopilot mode, I don't even realise I'm doing it now. It's just become like muscle memory. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the new film as well. Tried 10,001 times, I have. I should have had it right now. Poseidon, you're not wrong. Oh, did she? I'm gonna have a look at it, man. Well, let me have a look. Oh, that's amazing. Nihil's just a boss, man. She's so good. So Joey, it's a pretty arduous task. So just make sure you're ready. Yeah, don't worry, man. That's fine. I get it. I don't know yet, Poseidon, because I haven't got that far. I've only got to. I've only got one license board so far. Some crazy patience going into this, though. Some crazy patience. I'm not really thinking about it though, to be honest. I'm just cracking on, hoping that it shows up. If it does, it does. If it doesn't, then fuck me, right? Wasted hours of my life for nothing. But then I say nothing. I get to speak to you guys, which is cool. Oh, you don't have a white mage yet. Could be troublesome. What I'd suggest doing, Poseidon, is have a look at, if you haven't already. Yes, same here, Jason. I enjoy the company. Poseidon, if you haven't had a look already, have a look at some guides. It tells you some of the best combos, which are actually pretty important when you start getting near the back end of, when you start doing end game content. You don't want to be left short when you're doing your end game content, so really pay attention to saying, you know, I've potentially knacked it already, but we'll see. Thing is, you just don't want to be pairing two sort of like oh, you could average my attempts if you want, but I don't think you'd like it, man. Sully, welcome back. It is, it's like I never stopped, Sully. I've just been here for the past 12 hours doing this. But this is a second attempt, so hopefully we'll get it. But Sully, I've had less boxes. I've had less chest shot this time than I did last time. This time's been a long, tough road. Yeah, the long road. Nice, man. So 17-second average attempt. Oh god, work out how many that is. There's been breaks in between that, but like let's just say an hour of it didn't count. Well, we're approaching. We're at 6 hours now, so let's take an hour out because I did some other stuff. So 5 hours. How many 17 seconds in 5 hours? Probably not. Yeah, I've heard that Shikari and Foebreaker are pretty good. I aren't going to be able to do that now though, because I've made Vaan my Shikari and Bash my Foebreaker, so... Yeah, okay, Sully. Oh, that sucks, Jeff. Oh my god, 230 times, are you kidding me? It's not even funny. Fuck's sake. This is the worst. sooner I get this weapon, the better. $204. Why is it going down? Stop it. That is ridiculous. So Jeff and Jason, have you two like met in real life then? I was going to say, it sounded like you were both drinking together last night. Oh man, that is so cool. Well, earlier on, me and Wild Charger played some Paladins together, so we voice chatted over Discord. I mean, you see, you say that you're 5.5 hours away, and I understand that in the States, that isn't, like, too far away, but in the UK, that'd be the other side of the country, and that'd be like, we'd just be like, that's fucking ages away. We'd just be like, fuck that. Andrew, I know, man. A single fucking one, what's going on here? Jesus Christ, this is... Oh, Poseidon, that... If I got it on the first go, I'd have been like, yes! Fucking yes! Unfortunately, the odds are not in my favour. I'm gonna go in this door. See that? Confuse it a little. And then... May the odds ever be in your hunger pants or whatever. That's right, Jason, if that guy wasn't in the way. Right, we'll give it one more attempt here, guys, and then what I'll do is I'll go do some trials mode. Right, so what we'll do is we'll quit the title. We'll do some trial mode. Yeah, load that one. Yeah, not far away from it, am I? I haven't healed any of these guys. Oh, and I haven't equipped Vaan with anything. There's got to be some items around here somewhere. No one's in trouble. Just try to get some items. There we go. Oh, look. Additional enemies. Run away! Oh, I've got a pointy hat. Right, let's put some things up. Fucking kill those birds. So here I really want to control and see what steal from one of these. That's quite good, I believe. Right, so I steal here. Oh, fuck. I wanted to run and get the iron. Guile armlet. Good thing is you get to keep all of these items. Wild Charger, I've already got a donation page set up, man. It's, let me find it for you. Where are we? I've got it somewhere. Where are we? Where are we? There you go. Sorry guys, just saving. There we go. Could do with using a handkerchief on everyone. You don't have to give me anything, man. Don't worry. It's like I'll be grateful of it, and I'll use it to put back into the channel, but it's not necessary. There we go. Right, so let's kill this motherfucker. Stop it. Get this item. Go on, dude. Oh wow, that guy killed us. Look at that, died. But the good thing is, when you get to that point, you can do this. You can load your game. And boom. And we'll just carry on again. I think what we'll do, guys, do this for another 10-15 minutes, and then I think I'll call it a night. I hope I get it, but you never know, do you? Look at that, but I did get some other stuff for vanilla, so that's good. What do they give them? Nothing too crazy. I think as well I'm going to have to remove everything from Vaan and then give them the diamond armlet. Come on, bloody thingy-majig. So yeah, I'm so glad we decided to remaster this. I mean, I've said it before in some of the other streams, but it's just, this was such a good game. Like, this game was genuinely ahead of its time. Genuinely ahead of its time. It's bad news though if I don't get the go on. So yeah, wild charger. Sorry, I didn't really explain the donation thing that's up there. So the main reason I set that donation thing up was because any money that I do get, I'll just pump straight back into the channel. So the money that I got, like HG Scotsman, bless him, gave me £3, and with that I put it towards getting this game. So you know, it wasn't the full amount for the game, but that doesn't matter. It is the fact that it made it slightly more affordable for me to get the game, so I got it on day of launch instead of, you know, maybe a week later or anything like that. And that's, you know, that's awesome. How ideally any money that's donated towards me in this, you know, like I said, there's no expectation that anyone needs to donate anything. No one needs to give me their money, but just for anyone that does, it's just nice for them to know that, you know, they'll always get to see it go towards making this channel better, better equipment, things like that. I mean, sometimes I'll set goals if I've got enough people who are interested in donating, but it's like I say, it's definitely not a prerequisite. I think one of the cool things is, I mean, Scotsman, bless him, he's had like a few donators send him some large amounts of money, which is nice. Like, I know Scotsman got, within the space of like a week and a half, he managed to raise the money for a new Elgato game capture card, which is £150. You know, they're about $200 American roughly, and it's just crazy to think that people are, you know, willing to invest in content creators like us. You know, we might not be able to make all the greatest, most polished content all the time, but yeah, I feel like we put a lot of soul and effort into it, and it's nice to see that people associate it. So, but yeah, man. Yeah, no, cool, man. Like I say, there's a donation page there. If anyone ever does, you know, I get to see who it is that's donated. Leave a note. I think you can leave like some sort of little message on it, you know, making sure that I know that it's you that's done it, and I'll be, you know, forever indebted to you and get major kudos. I'll even make like a top donators thing, but at the moment there hasn't been much, which I don't, like I say, I don't expect, so there hasn't really been much in that way to sort of praise anyone apart from the Scotsman, who's the one that's donated £3, so yeah. I'm so happy that we reorchestrated all of this. I don't think the music sounded bad before, I just think that the orchestration gives it a nice little touch. The orchestration is beautiful. It's bizarre. I was checking because they're doing a Distant Worlds concert in London. I was like, oh, I'd love to go to that. How much are tickets? So tickets were available. They went on sale in March. I didn't pick any up. But when I looked at the cost of the remaining tickets, so like private boxes and stuff, £650 English for a box. Andrew, I'm going to be going to sleep very soon, friends, so don't worry. Don't worry yourself, man. I don't want you to lose sleep over this. I literally, as soon as this gets to 2 hours and 15 gameplay, I am out here. So yeah, like a box at the London show was £650, man. Such a lot of money. Because I was saying to my girlfriend, I was like, you know, maybe we can like go. It still says there's tickets left. Let me just have a quick look. Saw that it was £600. I was like, nope. I like Final Fantasy music, but I don't like it that much. I do not have £650 lying about to go see that concert. And if I did, I don't know if I'd spend it on that. I'd probably buy a gaming PC. Left, guys, and then that'll be it. I'll let everyone get off because I want to go. I am having the worst luck. See, what I was hoping was when I went into trial that would reset the random number generator, but it's just not. Still having the worst luck having this spawn. Just hope it spawns at some point soon. I do not want to do this for the rest of my life. God, why is it not there? 1 minute and counting, guys. 1 minute and counting. Ooh. A quick one as well. I hope you guys all appreciate the avatar in the top right hand corner. If you can't see it too clearly, it's a picture of a dragoon. More importantly, it looks more like Kane out of Final Fantasy IV. I saw they had it, well, it was free, I think. Even that I paid like 69p, I didn't pay much for it. Right, I'm gonna go back through his store one more time, and then if that ain't it, then it's bedtime, guys. So let's check. Let's approach it slowly. Nothing there. Right, guys, I'm gonna end the broadcast there. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for helping me through this mundane bullshit. It's awesome to speak to you all as always. You guys know you are I shall be back again tomorrow. I'm not going to be doing this tomorrow though. I'm going to be actually playing the game tomorrow, so I will see you tomorrow if you want to join. If you're new and you've not yet subscribed, feel free to. Don't feel like you have to, but yeah, it's only 5:30 there. Oh man, it's 1:30 in the morning here. So Andrew, you've been a rock through this. Cheers, bro. Wild Charger, again earlier on Paladins, you were a boss. Thank you so much for helping me out, man. It was much appreciated. I'm still learning, but with your guidance, I should become a pro player in no time. Guys, Sully, everyone who's still here, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, whatever time it is where you are. And if you need anything, just hit me up on Discord. Guys, take care and enjoy. See you later, guys. Bye.